Hello everyone, this is James Kaji Montilla, and today I'm gonna do an art criticism of a painting called The Scream by Norwegian painter Edvard Munch in 1893. As I perceive this art looks like the nature is going wild, where the color of clouds is usually white, while here in this painting is red with the resemblance of the sunset, which is orange, and the person who looks like confused or shocked and just screaming because the surroundings or the nature around him is becoming wavy and distorted. Maybe he is hallucinating or having depressions and anxiety. I see strokes of straight lines in the road and the railings, but the real highlight for me in this painting are the dramatic covered lines that which gave highlight to this painting. The red wavy skies, the beautifully curved blue sea, and the curvy sloppy design of the screaming person. The artist used a variation of colors which really blend into what the painting really tells us. The red colored wavy skies are very nice. The blending the colors of the road and the railings is nice. The color used in the clothes are decent, which all blue. The sea where there is a blue with a mix of green and yellow is also nice. For me, the artist used both thick and light and also expressive strokes in coloring this painting. The thick textures that this painting has is expressing the hollow and distorted nature according to what the screaming person is perceiving. There are some parts that not so thick for me, and this means that a part of the surrounding is still beginning to turning into hollow. The spacing are good and how the object is greatly placed. The space used in drawing the sunset with clouds, the space used in road where showing two people behind and the screaming guy is greatly placed since it is the center of attraction in the painting. The space used in the sea where the boats are sailing is good. Many colors are used, but we can we can see that yellow, orange, and red are seen mostly in the sky, which these colors are part of white value of colors. But the color blue is the color that stands out in this painting, and the color blue is partially white and black in the value of colors. The artist used only simple shapes. If we look at the shape of the screaming person, the whole body has curved-like designs, long, curvy, elongated designs of his arms and hands, curvy style of his body, a head that looks like a skull shape, and his oblong-shaped mouth. This painting is just a two-dimensional art. The artist used pastel as coloring materials and cardboard as where the painting is painted. The grays and the blacks in the foreground of the picture are balanced as the rich reds and orange in the background. Likewise, the wavy motion in the skies are balanced with the curved mountains and the beautiful sea. These surroundings are also balanced by the linear lines of the bridge. Wavy style of the clouds in the sky looks like the time is passing by. The strokes of straight and curved lines in the water, it shows like the water is flowing from the painting. The color blue, which is used in coloring the sea and the three persons in this painting, same color. The red wavy pattern of the clouds really connects to the surroundings around. The curvy lines in the sky also connects to the curvy lines in the sea. I first looked at the screaming person since it was the highlight of the painting. It was perfectly placed and very eye-catching because of his screaming pose. Next are the two persons behind him, and lastly, the red wavy clouds in orange sky and the blue sea. The curve and the wavy strokes in the sky and the sea. And the screaming person, for me, looks like there is a pattern the road, and the people behind the screaming person doesn't resemble a pattern to me. For me, it is red colored clouds in an orange sky, and the screaming person have the emphasis in this painting. The sky has the bright colors like yellow, orange, and red. The screaming person is the main attraction of this painting, so it was given emphasis. For me, is the bright yellow and the red color in the sky are the and more of a blue dark color in the sea. These two have a great contrast that fits in the painting. For me, this artwork is about the artist's life. For me, he's facing sadness, depression, anxiety, existential crisis, and maybe he's having a bad event that leading into breakdown. The screaming man is all about himself. As walking, he stopped and like having a mental breakdown. As he perceived his surroundings is like distorting and became hollow. The wavy skies and waters and the screaming person himself is becoming wavy, and it's showing that the world is becoming distorted. For me, the red clouds is about his anger on the bad things or events that happened in his life. The blue sea means how deep his thoughts are, asking why I am alive, why is this happening to my life? Why did I experience this pain and loneliness? The thick textures that this painting has is expressing the hollow and distorted nature according to what the screaming person is perceiving. These are some parts that are not so thick, and for me it means that the part the surrounding is still beginning to turn hollow. For me, yes, he did. Now it is one of the famous paintings around the world that the artist achieved of putting all his emotion in this painting. The screaming guy, since it is very eye-catching, and also the surroundings, especially the red wavy clouds and the orange skies. I think it's the right side of the painting. I still don't know what is it all about. It's more like a land than a part of the sea. The subject of this art is the screaming person. I can say that it imitates us people because we also scream when we're angry, happy, excited, and many more. Yes, this is important part of the artwork because it's the center of attraction, as the painting and the person screaming is showing that he or she is having a mental breakdown, and his surroundings is turning distorted, showing his perception of these distorted surroundings. The artist greatly analyzes what designs and elements he will use, and he used it effectively, showing the distorted background of the screaming person, the curves and the straight lines that he used in drawing the clouds, sea, and the road. The artist really did a great job of conveying the feelings that the screaming person is feeling, screaming because the surroundings around him is becoming distorted.